Um, hey Plenty friends, welcome back to another new video. Bart Friends is here joining us for today.
Yes.
Or a YouTuber. Oh my god. We're gonna do a little repotting. I made these propagations a while back, and I'm not sure you guys can see the roots. Maybe not like that. But I think they're ready to place them in these pots. Some have longer roots than others, but I want to clear these out. And I kind of want to propagate some golden pothos. I don't have a lot, but I just want more. And they're just super duper fun. And any other stuff that I want to propagate, I'm literally propagating a lot of stuff right now. It's just fun, and it helps my mother plants look nice and full. I want it to be a nice, decent video, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. But yet again, I don't have a lot of soil. I'm very limited, so this is why I'm doing the propagations and not really repotting. We're gonna do some potting up, but not really repotting because that requires more soil because they're bigger pots and I don't have soil. Here's my soil. Go with your feet. Kind of mixing it because there was a little bit of there was a little bit of perlite at the top. It's just your basic potting mix. I added the orchid mix from Lowe's, and I added extra perlite because I want my plants to be extra airy. I'm running out of it. I need to make another mixture, but I'm excited. Also, these containers from Walmart, it was relative. I think it was like $4 or $5 or $6. That's really cheap.
For that one?
Yeah, I was surprised. You were there? I was like, wait, what is?
I don't remember that.
I'll show you again on the purchase on the app, but
I spent $5 on that container on IKEA. I could just buy one of these.
I told you, I got mine from Walmart for a little bit cheaper. I mean, if you think about it, they kind of look the same in my brain, but yeah, I can see it in person. It looks a lot bigger. This would actually be fun. This is actually kind of big, but this would actually be good for I know you want it for your fish tank stuff, which we can talk about later on about your channel.
Yeah.
How it's converting more about what you like, which she likes plants, but
it's becoming more of a fish passion kind of thing.
Yeah,
and not just fish. Down the line, there might be some new additions to the family,
like the reptiles.
Reptiles.
Just small reptiles.
Yeah, just small reptiles, nothing too big. I know this is getting a little bit deeper, but I know
No, go for it. I love it.
I know somebody was commenting on my channel saying you should get like a little snake, and I was like, I don't like snakes.
Oh, you really don't?
I don't.
That's good. That
freaks me out. I know for some people they're like, Israel, you gotta come down. I have a snake in my room, and I don't want them to hear that. But you gotta understand. I love every kind of animal. I do. But there's a limit on what you can have.
And an apartment especially too.
Yeah, an apartment. I don't mind reptiles like small geckos or the skinks or bearded dragon. But a snake, that's a no-no. But yeah. The heck was that?
With me.
I
know. I can't do it again.
I was like, what's that? I was like,
it's because look at these roots. These are neon pothos, by the way. I'm so excited. Okay, sorry. I just love looking at roots. It's just super fun. Before I will say later on because I don't want you to lose your train of thought. Go on.
like I was talking about my other video that I wanna expand my room.
Your horizon.
My horizons in that room. And right now I have some fun stuff going on in the background, which I haven't really showed y'all. I haven't really showed y'all yet.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to master it before I show it.
Yeah.
And I know for some people there's some people that that could record the progress while they're doing it, but I want it to be a surprise.
I love that for you.
Like a surprise of how well I'm doing on my progress in the background, whatever I'm doing. But yeah, that's going on, and probably maybe I don't know, the next month, 2 months, not sure when, adding some reptiles in the room.
Well, my biggest thing is that's a higher responsibility than fishes. They're both equally important, but reptiles, in other words, I know they need. It's not just water. I know fishes. It's not just about water. It's also about pH and all that kind of stuff that.
Alkalinity, hardiness, nitrate.
But reptiles, they need more specific I don't know that much, but I do know that people go crazy about it, and also like the stuff that you need, which I know that you know, get expensive. Like the lighting and like the heat mats. Like you can find some cheap ones, but again, you get what you pay for. But even then, there. I mean, I'm not trying to say like, because I'm cheap too, and I do find some good stuff, but you know, it gets expensive. But I know you know that you're okay with that. And, you know, I know that it's like you know what you're putting yourself into, which is good.
And like it's crazy because like I've been watching so many like not just reptile videos, but like so many like guppy videos and like specifically red-eyed crocodile skink videos. I've been seeing a lot, and thank you for the person that recommended me one video for a channel that I was watching. Super informative, and yeah, I'm just trying to see. That's my train of thought for a second.
It's okay.
But yeah, I did a lot of research. I'm still doing a lot of research as I go, and hopefully some new stuff comes in.
What is the channel called?
It's called Israel's Plants. But
the person that recommended you.
Oh, I don't know. It was a lady. I forgot the channel, but I'll bring it up later. I'll bring it up in one of my videos.
Yeah.
But I was watching it. I was like, wow.
So this is my this is my red Maranta. She has, I think it has roots. You guys, I've also had success. No, listen.
Wait, I think that's the one that fell. No, yeah, that's the one that fell from the glass container.
Oh, that fell. It's okay. My thing is like I can also propagate. Like I think, obviously, propagating water it's a lot more fun because you can see the roots and it's a higher success rate usually. It used to depend on the to transfer to soil. Basically, what I do, I just make sure that it's moist, the soil. Now, you can also put fresh cuttings in soil. I wouldn't do it like on a rare plant, but you know you don't want to like yeah, like you're okay with losing or if it doesn't rip. For me, like golden potos, neon poto, manjula potos, like things that have a lot, I don't mind. Red Maranta, I'm willing to do it. Basically, you just get soil and then you put the cutting in there. You make sure that the node is covered, just like when you repot a plant or whatever, like that. The thing is, you want to make sure it has a saucer and you keep it moist. You keep it like filled with water so the cutting is moist. And I'll give you guys updates. I know I'm so bad with, like you're saying, I'll give you guys updates, but like I'm getting better. I'm doing like the vlogging thing that I told you. So, because I mean, there is when you have this many plants, there's always stuff going on like non-stop. And there's planters that need water all the time, which is fun and exciting. I'm excited. I'm finding the passion again because at first I was getting so overwhelmed, but now I'm like, since you're helping me out, I feel a lot more like it's okay, you know, because usually like if I can water, I'm not, maybe you can water it, and once I'm ready, then I go. It doesn't feel so forceful, because I mean there's other stuff that I do than just plants, and yeah, I feel a lot better. Like I can breathe. Like I could take breaks without losing my collection, and that's a huge privilege because I know a lot of people have that, but it has helped me a lot. But yes, I'm gonna go and do the little experiments, which I've done before, but not on a Maranta. I've done it like on golden potos, neon potos, manjula potos, Cebu blues, potos enjoy, and they have always rooted, like that method, but not a Maranta. No Marantas are sensitive, but with fish tank water, because I feel like there's a lot more sensitive with tap water. Like we know that they get crispy, but I feel like it also pisses them off. Like I feel like it stunts their growth or something.
With fish tank water or just with tap water?
No, tap water. I feel like with Marantas, it stunts the growth.
I feel like with tap water it has a lot of minerals, and there's some minerals in there that are bad. So I'm thinking that some plants get really like, what do you call it? They throw a tantrum.
Yeah, like I think that's what they do, and I mean they're plants. I don't know. I feel like when a plant's not happy, which is common sense. But like you wouldn't really, I mean I know some people say, well, I always knew that like giving it tap water wouldn't make it happy, but for me like a good like my potos are not finicky. Like you know they don't really give a damn. I found another cutting and just placed it in there. But is that another one? There, hold on. I do have okay. Oh, she's in that. It's because a lot of times I have a Brazil in the tub, like a cutting like this. Usually I like to do my cuttings by nodes. This is not a node, it's like a full-on vine. I will chop it up and also do the thing. I also found out that propagating with lemon lime They're not limelights. Philodendrons are kind of finicky. Like, I don't know what it is. I try to propagate it, but it always fails unless I do it with sphagnum moss or water. So I'm gonna do that later on. I have a lot of Mangiolopotos, and on the vlog that I'm developing right now, my Mangiolopotos are like, the mother plant is developing like crazy nodes. Like I showed it to you. Usually you see 2 nodes, but it has like, I mean, it has like multiple shoots, like new leaves coming out. Usually when you cut a plant, there's like 2 or maybe 3. This one, the entire vine where I cut it off, like only at the tip, all the other nodes are affected and they're just shooting out like new leaves, like new vines, which is crazy. I think it's gonna be super duper full. And I think it's with the hormones, because I know like plants need hormones or something like that to like produce a shoot. But I don't know, I am not a, what do you call it? Like a plant expert, I just see it as a passion. Look, there's a new leaf coming, I guys can see it. Try to get as close as I can. You can also see the root. These did so good. People say they struggle with properly with Mangiolopotos. I don't know.
I think it just goes based off like what kind of water you're using for your propagation.
I think so too, because like I know some people like some people might be saying like I don't struggle with like the limonite philodendrons propagating, but I do struggle with Mangiolopotos, and my way is the other way around. I don't know if like I know temperature and humidity and temperature has an impact on. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is, because it's crazy. That's the thing. Like I don't know. It's just so interesting.
And then speaking of new growth, that plant, the one they said that you didn't like, the one with the yellow leaves.
Oh,
it's putting on new shoots.
Really? I love that for you. What are you doing with it? Just fish tank water?
Well, I kind of drenched it on all of my plants with fish tank water.
Yeah.
The only thing I did differently, which I don't think you have done, well, I'm pretty sure you've done,
What is it?
but not to the full extent, is to keep the room at a good humid and temperature. Because the temperature of that room right now, it's at 85, sometimes 90.
Yeah, that's warm.
Yeah.
Aquí it shows you right there. It's 76 Fahrenheit and it's 56% humidity. Yeah, I was like that, but I couldn't add a heater because like I was having too much power in the room. Like there's so many grow lights that I have, and I think this one is very demanding. Because they go by watts. How much watts a room can handle? I think so. Or volts. I don't know. I'm debating on getting rid of that one. I like the idea of the table
Getting covered with light.
Yes, but it limits how many lights I can have. And then honestly, on Christmas, I gotta put all those plants somewhere. Like, I can have them there, and I want to have them there because of the light. But that light can last up to, because we have big windows in the living room. I think that's south-facing. The thing is, we have like a little techito, and we only get direct light, like in the living room, like the magical kind of lights. And in the fall and winter, and then like in spring and summer, the sun, you know how the sun changes like that? Like this is how the sun goes. Okay, like in winter and fall, it's like more lower, and spring and summer it's like more higher. So you can see like how the shadow would affect how much light we're getting. Well, I love that light. People love that light, and they love with the plants. And if I put them here, that would 1000% raise the humidity like crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy. I'm scared because I had that. I when it was crazy. Is there like any stuff that I can use for like? I don't know. I think it's messy. I know. I can use this pen. I'm gonna use this little pen.
Shook up the whole room.
Stop it. So honestly, this is one of my favorite pens. These kind of pens, they mark so good. Livelier, like my rail. Oh my god.
But I think it's just mostly going based off of like humidity and temperature.
Like 1000%. Like when the plants get the warmth, they go like crazy.
Yeah. And then I think that's why my plants are promoting more little sprouts.
Yeah.
More growth, is because I'm keeping that room at a steady temperature and then steady humidity.
Yeah.
Here, like majority of the time, it's either kind of warm or it's kind
just
of
like room temperature. It's
like room temperature. And you can also tell by the fish tank as well.
Leverages the humidity a little bit in here too.
Not just that, but the fish tank always goes based off the temperature from the room.
I feel like if you add a heater in that fish tank, the humidity here will increase a lot more.
Yes.
And it could theoretically heat up the room a little bit. Because this big grow light that I have, which one thing that I like about it, especially in winter, it emits heat. Like you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
These very, very little. But that would help the room. I don't want to add a heater in here. I turned on the heater because when it got cold in here like a while back, it was getting hot. I think it's arregló. The thing is, we just gotta get a new filter because like
That's the one we have.
I turned it on, it smelled like a bunch of smoke, but that's how any other like heater central, when you turn it on, it smells like that when you turn it on for a hot minute because it has dust, but
It's burning out the dust.
yeah, basically. You guys, I love Angela Potos so much. Like it's neck to neck with the golden potos. It's just, they're so beautiful, like they're pieces of art. And I know like people go crazy. There's some people that get annoyed when your favorites are all, because I used to get comments sometimes of people saying like, oh my god, all your favorite plants are just variegated ones, like you should give the other ones a chance or something like that. And I'm like 1000%, like I do love my non-variegated plants, but I just find it super duper fun when it unfurls a leaf. It has a different pattern. It's like, a lot of people say it's like a different piece of art, and it's just so interesting to see like how variegated this leaf is going to be or how different or unique. By the way, I never ever, like, oh girl, like a long time ago when I was with the Propagation, I'm just doing it because like it's kind of a vibe when we're talking. Just like the little pan, and it makes it easier because like as you see, they have shoots and a root, and making the little holes can help it so the new leaf won't snap. Do you have any manjulapotos? I think I've seen one in your collection.
I think.
Even then, I have like the big one outside, and which is the mother plant, which I propagated, which are these cuttings, and I have a new one. And I have a new one in the living room, which is doing so good.
Yeah, because the ones that I have in that little bottle right now,
Yeah,
you know which ones I'm talking about, right?
with the fish tank, like, well,
No.
the Kia box.
No. That's not a little bottle. You had it in here.
Oh, it's a bottle.
Yeah.
Like the glass bottles. Oh, water bottle.
Yeah, water bottle.
Okay, period. I think I've seen it. It has the Monstera Certificana, which I finally memorized the name. It looks like a super blue, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that one. It has I think it's a Syngonium, which I don't know.
The one, I think the recent Syngonium I gave you was the Syngonium Breyi, which is the velvet one. No. It was that one in the corner.
This one.
For me. Oh,
No.
It was one of those that we propagated. That has like, it looks like this one, but it has white.
It's like a medium.
Okay, yeah, because that one, the velvety one, it's like a velvet Syngonium. That's called the Syngonium Breyi. And the one that we're talking about, it's like Syngonium Wendyland, or something like that.
Something like that.
So it's like what's a W? The mother plant's right there in the back of the corner, from Green Gate.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better with my names. I really want to buy name tags on plants that I don't know.
I'm trying to do the same too,
Like,
because sometimes like
it's
when I'm looking at
hard.
my plants, I'm just like,
And I
forget
do,
the names.
and sometimes people tell me like I love watching like not on like this kind of videos, but like when we do plant shopping, people like say like well, very little, but there are people that say it. Like I like it when I like watching this kind of videos because I learn the names of the plants, which feels like puts more pressure on me, like not in a bad way, but like in a good way, to like educate myself a lot more because people are learning from me, which is literally insane, and from other people too. But like I feel like I have a higher responsibility to know what I'm saying. A lot of the times I mispronounce names or stuff like that. Like agglomenia, people always drag me across the floor.
Me.
Over how I say it.
Agglomenia.
Whatever. Agglomenia sounds hotter. And that's a pretty plant, and that's what she deserves. If she could speak, she'd be like, yes, David.
She's like, no, correct my name.
That's not my legal name.
No, but like, I remember like in the past, like, you would get comments saying like, no, David, that's not how you say it.
Yeah, and like before, I would get like super duper like offended. Like, it's just like in my head, because you reading a text is a lot difficult to understand like when you hear it from person, because tone. And you don't hear it when you read a text, so in your head you start, thinking like that. But I started like realizing like I'm actually grateful that people correct me because like I'm learning.
Yeah.
And I want people to correct me, but not in a weird way. Like, there's a way, like just like saying like this is how you say it, and this is not how you say it. But sometimes they're like, it's very rare, but there are some that are saying like, I don't even know if I have a channel. Like, you don't know how to pronounce stuff correctly. Like, you know, dessert plants. Like, there was one time, but it was like a long time ago. And I was like, damn, like, who hurt you? Like, but, no, yeah, I mean, I'm getting better, like, not taking things personal too much. And, like, going with the flow, but also, like, being grounded. You know, like, not letting everything just pass by me or go whatever. Like, trying to find the balance, just like everything else in nature. Like, gotta find the balance. It's getting hot in here. It's 76. I think it's from the lights.
I think this is hot. Let's go to the other room.
No, yeah, I walked in there and I was falling asleep already.
Yeah, the
love
plants
it.
are loving it right
It's
now.
cozy, girl. I'm really excited. Ooh, talking about that. We're getting like cold fronts now. Like we're getting a cold front. That's gonna keep it cold in here for a couple weeks.
But that's what they keep saying the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's saying next week you're gonna get a cold front. It's cold for like a couple hours and it goes away.
I saw like on the Apple weather thing, and it said it was gonna be cold for like 7 days, like the entire week basically. Tomorrow and today was gonna be the last days of being like in the 70s, and now we're gonna be like in the low 30s to the high 50s, which that's cold. And I'm really excited. Also, we saw like I saw like on the weather guy. There's this guy, he's like really popular. Like if you watch the weather on YouTube or weather channels, like I'm pretty sure you know who he is. He had, I think I'm so bad with names. He's like blonde. God damn, I'm not like, I don't even know his name. But I watch him a lot, and it showed like on his radar thingy that it's gonna snow on the upper of Texas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see snow so bad.
He did.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't here too. It's just so magical. But I want to see it more. I want to see it again. And I want to see like, I don't know, I like when it's cold and we make like caldos and stuff like that. It's a vibe. It's crazy because like as soon as like us Texans feel the cold, HEBs are always full. And all those vegetables and like the rest.
It's always la abuelitas that go early.
No, yeah, and girl, they know, even Walmart, girl, like they know damn what they're doing. Like they have packages already, like with like all the vegetables and the lemons.
Sometimes they'll have it say, prepare for your caldo tonight or something like that.
Like they know exactly what we want. I know like a lot of people do that, but like in here we do a lot of caldo de res and pozole. And I learned how to do both. Well, not caldo de res. I do it with caldo de pollo, like just like a chicken
but the
soup
way
with
you
vegetables.
did it was pretty good.
Yeah,
And
I'm getting better.
That night I ate 3 bowls.
Yeah. Just a lot of seasoning that I put. I put a lot of vegetables too. I think that's nice. Like I want to add more. I mean there's one. Each leaf is literally its own plant, so it's gonna develop into vines. And when I chop it, it's gonna produce more vines. I think that's it. I want to shove in more, but I don't know if I can. I think there's some more spaces that I can shove in. There's another batch of like, yeah. I love jalapenos and they root so easily. You know my lazy eye. Okay, period. What else can we talk about? Like I know we made a bullet point list, so we don't like, you know, get boring or stale.
I mean, I guess we could talk about Valentino's oranges.
Oh, I think I said the Nursery.
No.
Yeah, well, I didn't say like let's start ugly and then like put Valentino as a cover up. But yeah, we can talk about Valentino.
So like, I know there's a few people that asked for Valentino's oranges
He
story.
came from the streets.
When you say it like that, it gives Valentino a bad face.
Well, I mean, well, he should be
Valentino
grateful.
comes in, what are you talking about?
No, I mean he's gonna come in kissing his name. You're gonna get him. Yeah. Well, he wasn't really. His mama was from the streets. I don't know what happened to her though. The mother gave birth to the brothers and sisters on my grandma's backyard on a tree, I think so. And I went over because my grandma was calling me. She was like, "There's kittens," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And here he is. 2 years later, no, or 1 year.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I remember there was like different kind of varieties of like of brothers and sisters that he had.
I was shocked because like there was no, like they're all short hair. Maybe the dad was fluffy or a mancoon.
Maybe down in his genes or down in the female, whatever. Because I know the females can hold.
She was. There was no.
That's the thing I learned about with cats. Cats can hold up to like, I think it was up to like 4 different cats.
Oh yeah,
sperm. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even know that. So maybe down like back then,
But all her kittens were always shorter. That's what I'm saying. Like that was her first batch.
Yeah.
So, okay, talking about that, people are gonna be saying like, why don't you get it treated? I've tried, but this is my thing. Some of us, well, in the beginning, we're not that educated on where to go, and also the cost. Girl, I don't have that kind of money to, and I know you can like take the cat to those places and they would take her in, but it wasn't my cat. It was my grandma's, and I always told her to do it, but
she never did.
no. And I'm not gonna rip that cat away from her. Like that's her cat. Yeah, like I know it's easier said than done. Okay.
Cause like originally,
People are gonna hate me. It's okay. There's not much I can do. Like there's not. I'm gonna be getting aggressive.
like originally, like I don't know who's it was David. They were saying like let's go look at the kittens and all that, and we went to go look at the kittens. There was like so many different kinds. Like there was one that had like boots.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, that had like boots and had, I think it was like.
When we were getting Nico.
No, when we were getting Valentino.
What? Getting Valentino? Oh, the rest of the sisters from the litter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a lot of cute ones. Oh, that one. So funny story. We were not gonna get Valentino first. We were gonna get that one because it seemed like he had a beard.
Yeah.
He had a beard. And, well, I kind of like he had shit, but it was like it was a white cat. He had like splashes of black fur, the coloring, and there was like one on his upper lip, which looked really cool, and also on his feet, kind of looked like boots. I wanted them because it was super cute and unique and different, but I couldn't because my grandma was like, oh no, like my son is gonna get that one, my uncle, and I was like, oh okay, period. And even though I got dibs, but it's whatever. And then I got Valentino because I was like, he looks kind of like, I think he's gonna be a fluffy cat because he looked different.
Yeah, he looked a bit poofy on that.
A lot poofy.
Yeah, we're like, he's gonna be fluffy.
Yeah, and I was like, honestly, I want that one down. No, yeah, period. And then we got Valentino. I think we got Valentino. And then my uncle couldn't have the cat because like they had a dog and the dog kept like going aggressive with the cat.
Yeah.
They never like fought, but like he would like bark non-stop. And I think he has those dogs like the poodle ones.
Yeah.
I think it's a pure breed. And so they couldn't have it. So he ended up turning it back to my grandma. And then my grandma called me and she was like, oh, do you want it? They couldn't have it. And I was like, I already got Valentino. Well, back then it was Valentina. Because I didn't know it was a guy. Because I never saw his sack. It was never there. And there was so much fur. Okay, and I'm not going to inspect. I was like, okay, I don't see no sack because you must be a girl.
You didn't do it.
And yeah. And then, yeah, and then one day he was walking by and I was like, hold on. And that's when I
was like, are those like fur balls or like?
Yeah, and that's when I saw it and I was like, check him again, like check her. I think she's a guy. And then we checked, and after like 7 months of having him, he was a guy. Yeah, I know.
No, it wasn't even 7 months. It was a whole year.
Yeah, we were late as hell.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. They took too long to develop.
Like he didn't have that. It was just all of a sudden.
It's just so pretty. I'm so excited. If Nico, you guys remember Nico? She's like the if you're like an OG on my channel, like back then, it was our white cat that we adopted from Petco PetSmart, and I couldn't have her, so we ended up giving it to my mother. Now she's over there. She has a lot of love and stuff like that. She's a big girl.
I don't know what they're feeding her. But she
it's
gains
like,
some muscle.
Yeah, it's not like fat wise, it's more like muscle. She looks buff. I don't know if my stepdad's protein like spilled on her cat food or no, I'm just kidding. But
she's been gaining some muscles.
She looks like she can like fight something. I don't even know.
Because I know they live more like on the forest, not the forest, but like the undeveloped side where
the brand new areas.
Yeah, brand new like whole like
communities.
Brand new homes and neighborhoods. And over there, they're prone to much more bigger predators.
We're joking like she's probably getting buff so she can defend herself.
Like the
big birds.
Mountain lions and the big birds.
Yeah.
She's putting on some weight and some like muscle on her. She'll be like, let the cougars fight me now.
She's like, I'm ready. I love that for her. No, yeah, she's doing good. We gave it to my mom because like we moved into the apartment so we couldn't like have her here. And then we realized, I don't even know if I should tell y'all. You can end the video, the pause. Let me go down. I want to do like a live. I'm not editing, period. Let's just say Valentino is illegal here. That's it. That's what I'm saying. It's okay. I'm whatever. We've been here for 3 years. About to be 3 years actually. Okay, we've been like really good residents. Nothing is damaged. We do clean, disinfect the carpets. We have the machine. We actually cleaned the. I think it was part of a vlog a while back. We got to do our bedroom next.
Yeah.
I am planning on paying for him, but I think I said that in one video and people were telling me like, no, like you're not alone, like my cats are also not in the lease. And I'm like, I mean, who's gonna pay $300? Like, we don't even get our security deposit. The first time we didn't. I mean, we could have tried, but I don't give a damn. Like, you can have it. And then
They're
here,
bringing up like a lot of excuses too.
yeah, and like I mean, cause they know like people just don't. People really don't give a damn about like the security deposit. When you've been like in the apartment for like a year or about to be 2 or 3 years, like over here I think we have like $1,000 because you pay your security deposit is the if you have good credit then it's like I think $100 per room, but we didn't have good credit so we pay like the first month of rent, and then on top of that was the rent's total, like the rent's value. That was a security deposit, it's like $1,000 as a security deposit. Girl, that's enough to like repair like the carpet. Like I had to pay like $300. I think it's $300 or $400 to pay for Valentino, and then I gotta pay rent for Valentino. Like what, girl?
Made no sense.
I mean, like what? Like what? He doesn't have a social security number. Like why does it matter? Like, I mean,
no, but like he's a good kid.
He is a good cat. People tell me like, you know, how do you do it all those plants and have a cat? Valentino's always sleeping. Like we just came from the theater. Wow. We just came from the theaters and we saw Wakanda period. It was so sad.
Yeah.
But like a good sad. No, I mean they should know. Like I mean look what happened. It's gonna be a sad. It's Marvel. They're really good at like respecting and like that's expected. They were gonna make, and that's what made it sad.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like it shouldn't be no surprise. And I'm not gonna get spoilers. I can just like fast forward. We came back and Valentino was like on the sofa when we left. Yeah. He's just a chill cat. The only thing is he is a very vocal cat to the point that people think I'm killing him or something like that. Also every time I like to eat jalapenos a lot and salsa, so like the can will like slightly open.
It will act more like cat food, like actually wet.
He would think it's cat food, and we were serving him cat food a while back, but he was getting diarrhea. And then he started like love, because I think when you change the food of your pet, they get diarrhea or something like that, but they get used to it. Well, he got used to it, but he got way too spoiled with it.
Yeah.
We would get him 2 cans, but he wanted like 5 cans a day, and I'm like, baby, no, I'm not gonna give you 5 cans. Like, no, and it was getting expensive.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, like and I know it's better for them because like cats, they need more hydration, like water in their food, and the kibble, I think that's what you call it, like doesn't really give you that kind of value that it's dry. So they always recommend to give them cat food, like canned food. It's expensive. I mean, he's fine. He looks really healthy. People always compliment his fur. It's just kibble and water. Like that's all he gets. Well, he does groom himself a lot, and every now and then we pet him a lot. Like we had a brush, we will always brush him, but we lost it. I need to get a new one. Yeah, we gotta get a new one. It was a good one, but I've seen some other ones on TikTok. Like that one, like you would press it and it would let go. But there was another one that I saw on TikTok that like you don't gotta like press it. Like it wasn't easier to like press. Because whenever you had to like stop and then you had to like hit the thing and you gotta like flicker it back up to go up again. The one that's on TikTok, like you just press and that's it, and it just dumps the hair.
Yeah.
I want one like those, a little bit more easier. Like yes, it's like the same thing, but it's stuff like that makes things more convenient, small things, and I love that. But yeah, that's Valentino. He's such an icon. Like, people, he's literally running the channel at this point. Like he's the channel.
Literally, as long as he comes on the video, like.
And when he doesn't, people get so mad. They're like, "Where's Valentino? Where's Valentino?"
And it keeps going from there because like we have stories and stories and stories of Valentino. Like in the nights, he just.
Oh yeah, he meows a lot.
He meows a lot.
And it's not because like my cousin used to like live here because he needed like a place to stay for a while. He already moves out, I know like he would be with my cousin a lot in his room, and since he left, he's been meowing a lot. I think that's why, because he's not used. And when we do leave, he's not used to being alone. There's not much we can do about it. Okay, he's just a spa cat. Because my thing is, some people might saying like, David, I need girl. There's cats in the street that don't even have clean water. This cat has AC Central, has multiple fluffy beds, gets really good food, has like beautiful bowls, like for water. Not even where's my bowls too? Well, those are his permanent bowls, but they're the same as ours.
Yeah.
Girl, how much more can you give a cat? Like, I mean, like, what? Like, oh my god, I'm saying that because like I see people dragging other people, and they're like, I don't know, but it's I guess it's the internet, and that's just the way it is. They would find anything to say anything, and sometimes I take things way too personal when I really shouldn't.
Yeah.
With non-serious people, so, but yeah, Valentino's an icon. I love him so much, and he's only 2 years old, and I think cats can last up to like 10 or 15 years. And I'm very realistic. Like I say things like that are very taboo, like death. He's gonna die. We're gonna die. So we're gonna get a great time with him. Yeah, I think he's gonna last a long time.
Sometimes he acts dead.
What do you mean?
Like the other day, like he was laying down, and I was like, Valentino, didn't move. Valentino,
Oh, he's like unbothered.
didn't move. I touched him only this. Like I just went,
Yeah.
just moved. Cause I know sometimes like when cats
They're
like,
deep
like,
asleep.
they're deep asleep and they act like.
Usually when they do that means they trust you though.
Well, yeah, but Valentino scared me a little bit.
No, yeah, it is scary because it's like I do any day. Like,
And when they wake up, their pupils are like backwards and they're just.
yeah. I'm back. It's because I drink a lot of water and coffee. I know coffee messes up with your bladder, but what? I need coffee, girl. I need coffee. Okay. Really excited. We're propagating some plants and they're doing so good. Like I have actually propagated some Hoyas. They're usually pretty easy to propagate, but like it just makes me happy every time I do it. I can do it 1,000 times and I'll still get super duper happy. I love propagating plants. That corkscrew is doing super duper good. Some people were leaving comments and they were telling like they killed it, the corkscrew.
Yeah.
And I was, let's see it. Can y'all see, where is it in the screen? There you go, it's like thin little swirls. Hold on, I think I'm running out of small pots. I'm telling you about, move your feet.
Almost got my feet over.
Stop.
I mean, I need to go get some pots too, because once those propagations are done, I need to put them in there.
My thing is, I think it's tax deductible. I know that's way too like taboo, but girl, I'm honest, I'm real, I'm sorry. Like that's just the way it is. This needs to be clean, to be honest. I actually want, and the reason I'm saying this because like I want to get terracotta saucers. The thing is, they're expensive.
Yeah.
They're expensive. Girl, like $1 above.
How come you just don't wait till they sell them at the 99-cent store?
They don't sell saucers though. They have pots. Yeah, I've seen. And usually when they do it, they're just like that. And I need multiple different sizes because I have different size pots. I really want to get terracotta saucers, but they're so expensive. And in my head, I made this excuse that I was like, tax deductible, but I don't know if it is. I'm still scared to use plants as a tax deduction because when you're a creator and you make money, you treat it as a job, you gotta pay taxes. A lot of taxes. Depends how much you make. But I'm already like in the 4 digits paying. I hate tax season. I know people love tax season, but when you're self-employed, it's not fun. It's not fun. I think there were some people back then, I don't know if they're still watching my channel, but like they would do like the tax stuff. They're like tax professionals. And one of them gave me, what she said, she gave me advice on a little bit. She was telling me like, you can use this and that and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, like what? I'm just scared to get audited. I think that's what they call it. But I have my QuickBooks. I have everything. I have all of my backups. I have my miles. I'm tracking them, and then I also get the reason why. And I mean, if you go to my channel, you're gonna see how much I go plant shopping a lot. Cause like going plant shopping is like really fun, therapeutic, and stuff like that. But like when you do it a lot on a daily basis, it's really fun. But gas.
Yeah, the gas.
And then you put your miles in your vehicle. And my truck is an old girl, which cars are made to be used. But the more you use it, the more miles you put into it, the chances is gonna. And I'm getting to the point we have to like put water in our car every time we use it. We have like 2 gallons in the back of the truck, but it's okay. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do that too. I gotta talk to my dad again because like he's in the mechanic. Okay, I'm gonna do my last. I have so many Manjula photos, and the mother plant's getting even more crazy. So I don't know what else I guess I can do. I'm gonna do my neon photos next. I don't know if you can see on the screen. I have.
Dang, you just drew that girl down there.
This is the Manjula photos of another batch, and then I have what? I know, and then I have my neon photos. I love neon photos. I love them so much. I just love photos. I think I know all the photos out there. I don't think there's more. I mean, I know there's more like in the jungle, but like, I don't know. Like, I know there's photos in Georgia, there's a glacier photo, there's neon photos, Jacinda photos, Gabi photos, I think so, Manjula photos, Jade photos. What else is that? Like, I'm trying to find all the photos, all the, whatever. That, and I'm trying to collect all of them because, like, I love them so much. I have neon photos, and I have my Brazil Philodendron, which I don't even know.
Wait, that pepperoni is by Division?
Yes, I got it, the one that I gave you. I took this one, couldn't find it to you. Oh, this is so cute actually.
Wait,
basically you can propagate it. You can snap it off.
Oh.
Like you just make sure you get a little bit of stem, and usually you want to take off that many leaves. And then you put it in water, and they root. Or
like, one time I cut it and then put it in there.
You can also do the leaves too. I think you can do that with a lot of peperonias. That's you propagate by leaves or by like, just snapping off one of those stems. Or usually, if you give it enough time and you divide it, you will find babies with already a developed root system. Peperonias are really, really cool, but they're also kind of finicky with me because I'm just scared to mess with them. But there's a really, really cool one. So I thought it was like some sort of like. Because I don't know if you see it. No, like
Skill.
No, you see that like propagation.
Oh.
But I think it's just something else. I was like, am I getting like a what is it called? A gene mutation? No, mutation. Something like that. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised I haven't found a variegated monstera. Sorry, a sports variegated monstera on the big box stores.
Yeah.
Considering how much we go plant shopping, like
to every store. Like at this point, every store. Like I know there's some stores we haven't went to, like on the east side, but
okay.
Like,
where my mom's at? Well, she's in the north.
She's in the north side.
We're in the south, ¿verdad?
West.
No,
like,
yes,
west,
southwest. Yeah. I love Trader Joe's. If you haven't seen the plant shopping video on Trader Joe's, they had a small selection, but what they did had was crazy, and for the most insane prices. Like, I was like, wow. Like, it was so cool. Like how a lot of people were commenting saying like, you finally went. It was my first time going. They were super sweet inside. The cashier, she had like a big smile, which I know they're told to do that, but like she had a really beautiful welcoming smile. She had really, really pretty teeth.
It was just so welcoming to just walk inside.
Yeah, I liked it. Oh my god, wow. Oh my god.
She's big.
He really did like that. Water. It's too long. I mean, how am I gonna like
fold it?
Ah,
not fold it, but like curl it.
Yeah, that's true. And you really liked it in there, huh?
I guess we can talk about.
Oh, the nursery.
No. Fish trip.
The fish trip?
Like Corpus.
Oh yeah. So I'm planning on going to Corpus and Rockport, paying us a trip. God damn it, it's too long. Hold on. I'll just do this. planning to take us a trip
to Corpus, to
Corpus and Rockport for a business trip. Now listen, girl. I know this damn well you can do this for tax deductions.
Yeah.
And I want to see. It's not Planty. It's a Planty. No, it's Planted CCTX shop. I'm so excited to see her again. And the other nurseries that I went through, they were super nice. I'm planning on going to taking a week to Corpus / Corpus / Rockport, and filming non-stop. Like my goal is to go to like 3 locations a day, in Rockport and Corpus. So if you live there, I got you. I'm planning on taking us on December, because I need money for that. I don't have money for that right now. But yeah, like, and then after that, like you can still consider it as a business trip, and you can give yourself some time to enjoy it too. So a lot of times we're going to be filming a lot. I'm gonna get us like 3 nights or 3 days. 3 nights or 3 days.
3 nights.
On Rockport, and then I'm gonna go to all the locations in there, and any shops and nurseries, and big box stores too. And then the other 3 days are gonna go to Corpus, and we're gonna film in that area too. I would love to go to Houston as well. It's just really big, I think so, and I'm scared to go. But I know it's like one of the biggest cities in Texas, ¿verdad? Houston?
It's one of the biggest.
Isn't it the capital?
No.
What's the capital?
Austin.
Dallas. Austin. With an A or H?
A.
But isn't Houston bigger though?
Houston's bigger, but it's not the capital.
That's funny. Well, speaking about something else, so my mom's gonna get married. After she gets married, I think she's getting married on November, this month. I gotta get us our suits.
Yeah.
After all that fuss and after the holidays, we're gonna go be taking some trips for sure to Hawaii, which isn't it part of the United States? But you can't bring planes for them because of the airport. I know they have rules and regulations like that.
You can, but they have to do it differently.
Yeah, and I think there's a limit. I'm gonna do some research and stuff like that. We're planning on going to Hawaii. I've never ever in my entire life left Texas. I don't think you have either, right? I've never been to a plane. Have you? Yeah. We're gonna be taking sleeping gummies. Just kidding.
I mean, we're gonna need to.
Yeah, even my mom, cause she's scared too.
I don't like heights, and imagining myself
my
on a
God.
plane, that's already scary.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is I'm gonna like stack up on a lot of content on like my phone, and just edit throughout the whole time I'm there.
You're gonna stay awake though?
Yes.
You're not gonna like foot sleep?
No.
I'm asleep.
I'm gonna sleep once I get there.
Okay, period. Oh my god, this is literally pissing me off. I wanna snap you hard. Stay. You have one job, baby.
Now the thing is, okay, so if we do go on this trip, now I'm just worried about Valentino.
I'm gonna need to like let somebody else babysit for him.
Because I already have the fish planned out. They have automatic fish feeders.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah, you can set the timers on that.
Also for cats though, I mean I have his automatic cat litter thingy. I stopped using it because it's expensive, the replacements. So I went back to the original ones. But I got it because of when we go to Corpus, that thing is there. I know cats also have like the water and the cat food, but loneliness. And I mean, it's like when my family members take care of him, I'll pay them and stuff like that. But like, he'll need to be like babysitted and stuff like that. Martin, maybe he can stay over here. I wouldn't mind. He can stay over here and like look after him. He was already here before. We're also planning to go to Florida.
When? When? Oh, that's where they're at.
Oh, bitch.
Coast.
No.
Oh. I thought we were talking about-
Well. Hold on. No, cause like, okay, here's some tea. But I don't know if they watch my videos. I don't think it's a big company. If I was a company, I would have people watching. Influencers to see like what's the trends and stuff like that. But I don't think they'll watch my videos. I don't think they'll watch this long. If you do, then how much they're paying you. But
I mean, you gotta think about it, they pay by the hour.
well, my thing is like when I did the White Knight unboxing from Costa Farm, obviously they would see it because like it's an unboxing from their stuff. but I don't think they watch my other videos. Because like I said in the video, I think they don't like me for a lot of reasons. But I'm not gonna say why. For legal reasons. I'm gonna sue me. But I'm gonna sue me for being honest. Don't like the honest? No be.
Freedom of speech is always the way I said.
Well, that's not really a real thing. But well, we do have freedom compared to other countries, but you know, you can't really like go to do something like that. Anyways, well, okay, controversial. We're getting political now, but they sent me an email. I don't think I can say what they said. It was nothing bad. They were just saying like, oh, I can't tell you. They wanted to clear the waters or something like that. I think so, but I was like, right. Now I'm telling this because like I don't know if they watch my videos, but it was an unboxing from their website, so they would you know, that's common sense. Like they would like watch it. I know they create it. Like even just a person that just wants to do an unboxing, they might watch that video because they want to see the experience of the customer. But I don't think they watch my stuff like that. And they actually, I don't, because I can't quote what they say in emails because I think that's actually illegal.
Legal or illegal?
Illegal, like you can't do it. Season anyways, but yeah, I would love to go see their headquarters if they let me, because I know they let you do tours, not like I'm not gonna do an exclusive tour. That's more like Ashley, Anita. Is that her name? There's a lot of Ashleys, like on the plant influencers and stuff like that. There's a lot. I think there's two. It's not Summer Rae. Oh, cause I think she looks like an Ashley to me, to be honest. Well, she does. I know there's Ashley Anita, which I think she's like, I think I know who it is. Like I know the person I'm trying to talk to, I think that's her name. And then there's another one. I'm really bad with names. Well, I think you can like on the website, you can go to the website and like I think they have tours. You can like schedule stuff like that. I would love to do that for y'all. And then I know also a lot of nurseries have their headquarters in Florida for a lot of reasons.
It's tropical.
And not even just that, not even just that. I'm pretty sure the nurseries in Florida are insane. Like they're insane. So that's why I'm really excited to go and check out what they have. I don't think I can bring plants. Stop. People telling me, well. No. I was gonna say I'm a Christian, but I'm not.
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian lady. No. What? Oh, I was about to throw you away, but there's a little shoe. Can you see it?
Give it a chance.
I know. I was gonna throw her away. You can see the little tiny shoe. We're gonna give you a chance, baby. Talking about nurseries and stuff like that. I have a nursery I'm gonna go to on Saturday, and I know that wasn't the other thing, but we can get to that later on. We're gonna be the start of the video, but if you wanna hear the tea, you're gonna need to like really watch through. But this is a good nursery though, not that nursery. There's a lot of nurseries. We're gonna call the bad nursery Taco Bell. No, that's kind of good. We're gonna call it Jungle. Yeah, this one nursery is called Jungle.
Yes,
So we're gonna
let's
call
just call it
Jungle. We're gonna call it Jungle.
Soul.
No, we're gonna call it Jungle.
Soul.
No.
So
Jungle. Anyways, besides Jungle, there's this other nursery which I want to tell you, but I want it to be a surprise, that I'm gonna go to and do a tour. Really excited. They have a lot of rare plants and uncommon plants, like literally uncommon plants. They have this massive tech installation. If you know, you know, and if you don't, or you're gonna know later on. I think it's just far. It's really far. But he's my driver now, so it helps a lot. So because of Israel, you guys, I'm going to a lot of different locations now because of him. Because
I have a time
anxiety.
frame between how fast you need to go.
Right.
David said, get me there in 30 minutes, I'll make it 20.
You drive slow. Don't even say that. You drive slow. You drive like an old lady.
I'm offended.
But
I drive like an old lady, but I drive.
Yeah, but that's what I say. It's a good thing. I'm excited to go. I'm really excited to go because they really do have like really good stuff.
There's one more begonias.
I don't think they have begonias.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's more about errors, but I know they have begonias. The reason I say is because like they're not like Green Gates. Green Gates has a lot of begonias. A lot, and they're beautiful and they're big and cheap.
Missed opportunities, but there's plenty of opportunities ahead.
Oh yeah, like I mean they're always gonna be stocking up in plants and stuff like that. I love Green Gates so much. Honestly guys, I don't even know if I'm gonna be talking about the jungle nursery because like this is such a good vibe and I just don't want to talk about it. Long story short, I won't be going to this nursery no more because like no matter how many times I try and give them a chance, it's always the most nastiest experience ever. And I'm always trying to support local nurseries, and when I do, I'm very scared to go because like I'm just nervous and scared. I think they're racist. I know that's like a very different thing to say, even as like me and I really shouldn't be saying that, but I'm honest and I'm gonna say how it is. Yeah.
Because every time.
I'm tired.
It's every time we go.
And it's nasty. And I'm like, I'm here to support y'all. Like I'm here literally buying plants from y'all and like recording as well because like you guys have an amazing selection and I'm grateful for that. That you guys give me an opportunity to film. But that's not an excuse to be a nasty person. Like, and to be real and to be blunt, the stuff a lot of stuff they do have, they're on the same custom frame pots that were like $20 at Lowe's or Walmart or Home Depot, and they're selling it for like double the price. Like they're flipping prices, which is, I get it, it's a business, but like, come on, like at least change the pot. Like, don't be that lazy. Like, change the pot. You're gonna make an investment anyway since you're charging double. But yeah, I'm done with that nursery. It's just nasty. It's just, I hate being negative, and I really don't. But I just want to get it out of my system. Which I did a lot when I was ranting to you, but it's just, I'm just surprised they're still in business. Well, they kind of look empty a little bit. Well, talking about that, there are some really good nurseries here in San Antonio. Like, Rumble Gardens is amazing, yes. Green Gate is amazing, Plenty Shop is amazing, I love that place so much. What's the other one? Tillage, that's amazing, I love that shop too. But I like more Plenty because like they're really, really like LGBT and that stuff friendly. And I was actually talking to the manager, like she was super sweet. Like the owner, I think she's the owner. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's the owner. She was so chill. Like she actually took the time out of her busy day and her schedule to talk to a nobody. Like, I mean, sure, I'm like degrading myself, but like, who would do that? And she did, and that's so sweet of her. Like, girl, I know she's a busy girl. I love that shop a lot. I really, really do. I want to go. We can go tomorrow. I gotta consider it. But yeah, it's great. I love Plenty. If you haven't gone, you're in San Antonio, go check it out. Go on your Google Maps or what's Maps for iPhone. That's just what it's called, Maps.
Maps, and if it's for
Android,
I think.
Google Maps. Plenty with 2 I's or E's. Shop and you're gonna see they're super sweet. I also like and I've been told that like I love how like on her website it shows like the live what they have and even the prices, so you can do like pickup or I think they do shipping too. But gold, I love that so much. You don't gotta waste gas, you can see what they have. They also have an amazing Instagram. It's just great. I love that nursery so much. What else should we talk about? And even then, I'm running out of stuff to like replant. I already did all the manjulapotos. Oh, never mind, that's a lie. I want more manjulapotos. The last batch, I think so. Well, for now, because I love propagating them a lot. But yes, going back to the business trip, something more positive. Really excited to go, and my boyfriend's really excited because he likes fishing.
Yes.
And he cannot wait to go fish. I want to use the water.
There's literally an app that shows you different fishing spots and what people have caught from that specific location.
It's amazing.
It's just mind blowing how people can. Like I remember last year I caught like a little. I think it's called a Gaffos Trail catfish.
Yeah.
And they're basically like. Then you pull up the picture.
What is the app called?
It's called Fish Brain.
Fish Brain. Oh, pardon. Fish Brain.
It's called Fish Brain.
Okay.
And I remember. I'm gonna put it at corpus so I can give you a better perspective. It was here. Wait. Oh my god.
I'm trying to do like a little vision thing.
So there's this location, and I actually like this location a lot. And I caught this one. That's the one I caught. But it was a much more smaller. Like it was probably I want to say 4 or 5 inches. But people have caught bigger, and that's the thing that mind blows me. Mind
blowing.
Yeah, like this one. That's so freaking cool. And I caught only like little fishes, like when I was there.
Yeah, they also have goldfishes too. That's what it said.
So yeah, it also says that people have caught goldfish. I don't know why.
Have you searched what they have in Rockport, or just Corpus?
It goes by locations.
Oh, okay, period.
So like, say for example, like
Where the hotel that I told you.
yeah,
What they have.
they have a little pier. It has that location too,
Yeah.
and it shows you what people have caught in from there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty cool. Like,
They can't lie though.
No, they show pictures.
They have to verify.
Yeah. So with this, it's pretty cool because once you tap on a fish, for example, let's tap that one, it gives you a different thing down here, which could pop up. It says catches, and it pops up all the verifications of like people catching that fish. So you know like that kind of fish is there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. So this is a very handy app for me when I go.
Yeah.
I've been literally on it like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like testing out like, okay, they have this kind of fish, and it also tells you what's the best baits to use. Which is
that's smart.
yes.
It's helpful.
It tells you what the best baits. It tells you the range of weights they go from and how big they get.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
So to me, this is, and it also tells you the weather for that day.
Sounds like a sponsor. I love that.
Look,
You gotta go reach out to them, baby.
so like, literally, it tells you like that day where it's how it's gonna feel. Like I think right now it says it's 64, but it feels like a 60.
Damn.
And then for gusts, it's 10. I don't know my numbers. It says 10 miles.
10 miles per hour.
Yeah. And then for the waves, they're 2 feet waves. So it literally tells you everything you need to know. Air pressure, sun, moon, tides. And I prefer to go fishing where it's quiet.
Yeah, it's more peaceful and stuff like that.
More peaceful. Like the one we went to, like it was cool. But the only thing, the downside about that, it was very windy, and the tides were were aggressive. So each time I threw my lure, I couldn't throw it as far as I can. And yeah, the lure would just come back to you, and it would be right in the same spot, no matter what you did. So I had to go on the other side of the pier, throw it so it can bounce farther into the ocean, but it wasn't going to the deep side, which is the only downside. So, but I still got good fish.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back again.
I'm so happy. You got a whole passion about that.
Like, I like catching fish and I like owning fish.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna be eating my fish tacos.
I don't know, like, if anybody has done that. Like, has anybody ate fish tacos at the pier?
Yeah, it's like a vibe. It's like a picture.
It's like, wow, you're catching a fish and you're eating a fish taco. Like, no hate, but I'm just like, the ironic of it all.
The irony.
The irony.
I mean, why not? What's the vibe? Oh, this one's rotting. Period.
No, but other than that, it's just.
The fuck? Hold on. Ooh! Oh, hell.
What?
Okay, it's just that leaf. Ew, because the leaf is rotting and like, oh, it's inside of them. It's one of this one. It's a Hoya that I was trying to propagate.
You sure it's
Oh, yeah. Squishy.
Oh, it's squishy.
God damn it. That's something about propagating. Honestly, I'm really excited to go and take you to Corpus. Oh, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I should have disinfected my sphagnum moss. I should have boiled it. I'm not ready because then it's coming for the outro. I think that's basically it, you guys. I already finished.
You see?
Yeah, baby. I know.
Stretchies.
Can you see him? He's like right there. He's like right there. His big fluffy tail. I think it smells. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. That's basically it today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us onto this new repotting video. He's gonna go say goodbye. Valentino, wanna say goodbye? Look at that fluffy belly. I love that so much. I know, baby. I know. We're gonna make some flautas tonight. I wanna make flautas. We have chicken and tortillas and oil. Craving some flautas. Yeah, damn, it did go hot. It's about to be 77 right now. It's because of the lights and the heat and our body heat too. This was really, really fun. I think I might leave the table here in the middle again because like it's really nice. It's like a vibe. I just like it. Might move the room. This table is really bothering me. I don't even know.
It's just
because I'm
wasting
not
space.
using. Yeah, but it's because I have big plants that need grow lights.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's whatever. It's good. I might use it for the middle because I like it for repotting and stuff like that. I think it's too top. Hold on. Oh. I'm a big girl.
Valentino, sure you are.
Yeah, I can do it for repotting. And this one I'll shove it in there so I can use it for like editing and stuff like that. Or like looking at emails, which I rarely ever do. I haven't done that for like a hot minute. Because sponsors are so annoying. I don't know. They expect so much out of you just because you're getting it for your product, which is fun. It's amazing, but they want you to talk about it like if it's like a holy grail product.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not doing that. No matter how much you pay. I mean, if you give me like a maybe. I'm kidding. Well, I got some wishlist plants that I gotta pay for themselves. I'm kidding. No, but honestly, like, I don't know. I think I'm doing sponsors for like a hot minute because like, except plant ones, those are pretty cool. But other than that, like, it's just annoying. They ask for too much.
Yeah.
They're doing too much. Like, girl, your product was that good. You shouldn't need me to be like saying all this stuff for it because the product should do it itself. That's basically it for today. Thank you so much for joining us, to be honest. Like, I really do appreciate it. Valentino's grateful for y'all too. He appreciates all the love and support. Right, Valentino? He loves it. That's basically, I'll have his channel linked up below for y'all and all that good jazzy stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!